Adam Royter here for Berkley and Nitro. Now, one of the fundamentals of soft bait fishing is how to rig them. Come with me now and I'm going to show you how to rig just a few of them. Okay, this is a standard jig head, something that you would fish in probably 90% of the things you're going to do with soft bait. So this is a stick bait. It's a 3-inch bass minnow or power minnow if you like. And obviously this is a jig head. It's a standard format jig head. It has the hook which rides upside down because the weight is below the tie point. So obviously when you've got that on your line and this is sinking into the water, the hook is upside down, which just alleviates any amount of snagging that might occur if you're going to hit the bottom. So what we need to do, the very first thing you need to do if you're learning how to put a jig head into a soft bait is you need to work out where the hook point has to come out, because obviously you're going to feed this through it and then it has to come out at some point. So what you do is you just line it up. So from the outside we can see now that this is where the hook point needs to come out, right at the back here. So what I would do is I would get my hook point then and I would make a small mark or a nick in the back of the soft bait like that. Okay, so then we can see where the hook point needs to come out. So then turn it upside down because that's the back of the bait and that's how we want him to swim. So turn him upside down and feed the hook point straight down the face. Okay, it's got to be dead center. This rigging a soft bait on a jig head is all about getting it dead straight and dead center. So then as you start to feed that hook point through, you want to be able to feel and adjust how the hook point is feeding through that soft bait. So we can do it by pinching here and feeling for the hook point as it comes through the soft bait. And then there's our out point where we made that small incision with the hook point. Poke it out like that. It'll want to twist around a little bit because you're forcing the soft bait into a weird place, but just keep your thumb and your forefinger squeezed nice and tight. Feed it up over the hook keepers on the soft bait. Just adjust it so that it's nice and straight. And then when you lay it out, it should look like the soft bait doesn't have a hook in it at all, and that there is ready to fish. As is the standard with soft baits, unlike hard bodies, if you find that you need a soft bait that's much smaller, say something to fit on this little jig head, well, the beauty of them is you can slide it off that hook, chop it wherever you need to adjust the length of the soft bait. If you needed to make it an inch shorter, so we've gone from 3 inches to 2 inches, do the same style of feeding method, pinch it up into the soft bait keepers on the back of the hook, and there we go. We've just adjusted the complete size of our soft bait or our bait fish profile from 3 inches to 2 inches, just like that.